Take this job and shove it. I ain't working here no more. Everybody's working for the weekend. Taking care of business every day. Now it's wow, welcome to the working week.
Okay, welcome to a special holiday edition of the Working Lunch. I'm Jeff Turgeon. I'm the Executive Director over at Central Mass Workforce Investment Board, and I am joined by two co-hosts today. This is like a first. It's a first in many ways. I have two co-hosts, and then and we're breaking the glass ceiling here. We have the first time of female co-hosts, and we have two. So why don't you guys introduce yourselves?
I'm Kelsey Lamoureux, Program Director for the Worcester Jobs Fund.
I am Lauren Morano, Program Manager for the Central Mass WIB.
And I can't help. I get the vibe here. I can't help feeling like I'm Pete Schweddy, and I am on the I don't know what the NPR show was with the two ladies from. You remember that sketch on Saturday Night Live?
No.
Pete
No.
Schweddy.
Shreddy.
Yeah, that guy. Yeah, he owns his own. He owns fictitiously, of course. He owns a shop called Seasons Eatings, and the two ladies like, oh, that's such a humorous name because it sounds like Seasons Greetings, but Seasons Eatings. Yes, and Alec Baldwin's there, and he's like, yes, that's true. Thank you. So, at any rate, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
This is a big milestone, and of course, you maneuvered with my normal co-host Jonathan Cortez, and then the standing backup is Ethan Brown
Yeah, I had to babysit.
to make this happen today.
Yes.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So, how are you guys doing? How's your holiday season going?
It's good. It was very nice.
Yep. Now you both celebrate Christmas.
Yep, I do.
A little bit of travel. Lots of driving.
Yeah. Just driving though. No flying.
No.
How about you? Stay local.
Yeah, pretty local. Went to 5 houses on Christmas, so lots of stops to make.
Wow.
But it was good.
Are they conveniently located?
Yeah, all locally in Worcester and Auburn.
So do you have like a circuit you do every year, more or less?
Not consistently.
Like we
It
go to
changes.
Nana's and then we go over to Uncle Joe's and then kind of thing.
A little bit, yeah. How about you?
Is there one favorite spot? I don't want to know which one. I'm just saying like there's like a ones you're like, oh, we got to go to the, oh, well, we got to do it. You know, you got to do it. And then there's another one. You're like, yeah, we're going to go. Is that kind of how it works?
A little bit, yeah.
It's good to see everybody.
Yeah. The ones with the little kids are fun on Christmas. It's always good to see
that's
how
true.
they get excited. Yeah.
How about you? How many stops did you have to make?
We made 3 stops.
Okay, that's still.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, and
lot.
if you get in your car, then you have to you probably have something to bring to each one and all that. So what do you do? Like a dinner? I got like a morning time and then like a dinner and then a dessert?
Well, it was 3 days in a row. So a different.
Oh, you do a
event
different.
each day.
You have 3 different
Yeah.
Christmas days?
Yeah. So we did Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and then the day after Christmas.
Oh, okay.
So,
Christmas Day you were in one spot.
yes, Hingham and then the Cape. It's my
Okay.
parents' house.
Well, it's 2 spots.
That's, yes, technically 2. We didn't really do much at my parents' house, but we just kind of settled in.
Yeah.
No celebrating.
I don't. What, they don't celebrate the
We
holiday?
celebrated
Or?
in Hingham.
I know, but the way you're saying it, it's like, well, we couldn't really celebrate there. They don't let us celebrate. It's like a religious thing. Like,
No,
we
just
can't
kinda
celebrate.
hung out. Just kind of hung out.
Kelsey,
Yeah.
all 5 on one day?
All 5
See,
just on
that's-
Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It was a lot. Yeah, started at 7:30. We welcomed some presents from Santa with my niece.
Nice.
So-
How old is she?
She's 1, so it was her.
Yeah, but you know
Yeah.
what?
It was cute.
I
though.
know you like little kids and all, but that's like too young. They don't
She was
get
a little
excited.
young.
They don't know. But it's okay. And then
Yeah.
from there on to the next.
Yeah,
And
then
next-
breakfast with my in-laws. Stopped by to see my aunt. Then went to my husband's uncle's house, and then we went back to my sister's for an extended family thing in the evening. So it
Just
was
a lot of.
it was a lot of stops.
Yeah.
It was a lot of stops, but it was fun. It's nice to be around.
By the end, though,
family.
you must have been just like, oh, we're home. We can
Yeah.
take the shoes off and relax. And
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. How
Yeah.
about you? How was your Christmas?
I do Christmas Eve with my in-laws, and they're like 6 houses down from me. and then we stay and host at our place, in-laws, basically. So
Yeah.
in years past, we sometimes go to my brother's, but it's with folks coming to us, we used to go to my in-laws on Christmas Day and then go. But with hosting, it's kind of tough to get everything cleaned up and put away and everything. I mean, just
Yeah. Yeah. No.
kind of it's fun though.
How'd the gifts go?
Went fantastic. Thank you. No, I was joking with Lauren off air that I had bought my wife like several things, and like 6 out of 7 were just kind of misses. they were just not. Just it was an off year. My aim was a bit off.
But you had one good one in there.
Yeah, I shouldn't say a couple that were okay. Like
Yeah.
clothes kind of things that were okay, and then some other stuff that were. So, meh.
It happens.
It happens. Every year can't
It's a
be.
thought that counts.
Yeah, even if it wasn't a particularly good thought, right? So we got a lot going. Have you guys ever been to Bull Mansion?
I have been, yeah. I've been a couple of times actually.
Where is
It's
it?
pretty good. Let's see. It's on Pearl Street, I think, right?
Okay,
Yeah, it's pretty good.
it's
They
fairly
redid
new.
it.
It's like last couple.
Yeah, I think they reopened in September. or
Yeah.
so.
It's a
Yeah.
beautiful building inside.
It is, yeah. It's gorgeous.
So is it on the ground floor or that middle level that you walk in street level kind of? Because they have like a basement level that also has its own entrance. It's on a hill, right? So it's kind of.
Yeah, it's on a hill there. It's at street level, so you walk in. But
That
they
middle.
do have the upper floors that you can rent for like private functions and stuff.
Cool. Well, you're not the only one that visited. Our own Ethan Brown visited there. So as you know, we do a segment called Downtown with Ethan Brown, or D-Web, or Dweeb, however you want to pronounce it.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown.
Mr. Pop.
I don't know why you don't take me downtown, like you got anywhere better to be.
Will I see you tonight on a downtown train?
Nope.
And now it's time for another edition of Downtown with Ethan Brown.
Hey everyone, want to welcome you to another segment of Downtown with Ethan Brown. I'm your host, Ethan Brown, and with this segment, we always want to highlight things that are going on in the city, businesses that are coming in doing some great stuff. I'm here with Victoria Mariano. She is one of the owner and operators of Bull Mansion. How you doing, Victoria?
Good, thanks for having me.
Awesome, glad you're here. First, you just kind of walk in, and the place is like, wow, the renovations you've done are really, really great. I love the mural in the back. I think it's awesome. But now, so in developing and coming here to the Bull Mansion, you guys work closely with the city, is that correct?
That's right, yeah. Economic Development Office, or Business Development Office, was the first people we really went to. And, acquiring a historic property, figuring out what your limitations are, what you can do, what you can't do, and if there's anything out there to help us financially. And then navigating through different departments. There's just so many different ways they're there as a resource, and we went to them right away.
That's really so. Why the Bull Mansion? Why did you choose this particular site?
Actually, I was looking for a building for a friend of mine for a different idea.
Oh, you stole it.
And when I came across this listing, and I just couldn't believe this was even listed. It just seems like such a catch of a building, and they were fairly pricing it for what it was. And so I just got really intrigued by it. Although it was out of the price range for my friend, I continued to
conveniently. I'm like, I don't think you can afford this. This would be a horrible place for you to start. Let's go look at somewhere else. Let's kick you over by Park Ave. There's a gas station that I think is just, it's done. It blew up like a year ago, but I think it'd be a perfect spot for your restaurant. Is that essentially what you said?
Well, more or less, but yeah, no, it was a totally different idea. Actually, it wasn't a restaurant idea at all. I never thought I'd open a restaurant, honestly.
Really?
But yeah, so it ended up just kind of came together. But you know, all in part with people that helped, because you know it was out of my price range too. But you find people to help you, and you find you know, you figure it out.
Yeah. So you said initially you didn't think you'd ever be opening up a restaurant. What did you do before this? And then was your experience in hospitality? Or?
Yep, I've always been in hospitality, but I focused more on just entertainment. So my other two companies are Spiritual Haze and Electric Haze.
Oh, wow. What are those companies? What do you do?
Spiritual Haze, the idea was to be more of an atmosphere. So the mission was to be a positive social environment for the college-age kids in Worcester, and ended up being a hookah lounge. And,
oh, wow.
We have like all sorts of art and shows there and creative nights. And then Electric Haze is a 21 plus full music venue, live music every night, and then a full bar. And so I've been more into the entertaining side of the hospitality rather than the food side. So this is my first run with food.
Gotcha. Now you guys have event space, and I believe you guys last night they had a really, really cool jazz night. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
That's right, yeah. So that's kind of my specialty, I guess, is doing the event space. And so I focus heavily on our ballroom upstairs. And like last night was dinner and jazz, and you can, it was like a 3-course meal and a couple sets by a jazz band. But like Saturday, we're doing a murder mystery fundraiser.
Really?
So it's like a buffet style dinner, but then there's this whole plot that'll unfold and actors, and you have to figure out who was the murderer.
So you come here and someone actually gets killed, and then you have to solve that murder.
That's right.
Awesome. Queasy, make a note of that. We need to come down here. Because we've been seriously thinking about doing a CSI Worcester.
Oh, cool.
And this might, you know what I mean? This might, are you writing it down? Or texting it, whatever? Okay. No.
Well, it fits with because it's a Gothic style architecture on the outside, so any of that kind of hunted murder mystery stuff goes really well with this building.
Cool. Yeah. And speaking of the building, we're looking around. You guys have done some really, really great stuff with the space. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Sure, yeah. We just came in with a professional designer actually, because the space itself already has so much character, and the architect Calvert Bow put so much attention to detail on both outside and inside, and we wanted to bring a little bit of modern into the space with still highlighting the old architecture, kind of make it like appreciate the older pieces in here without making it feel old. Yeah. And so everywhere we kind of looked, we saw like what you can't take out and what you can add to. And like this wall was just a regular horsehair plaster wall, so we added kind of a new style tile to it. And so anything that already wasn't like special, we would change a little bit. Anything that was special, we try to highlight. And so that was kind of the process.
That's cool.
And just trying to make it blend everywhere too, where it's not too eclectic. Yeah. You know, it has to be a little eclectic because it's from 1800s all the way to 2016. There's going to be some different, you know, generations in there, centuries in there, but otherwise, yeah, I think a professional designer really helped with this process because figuring out how to not go too out of the box was important.
Now, were there limitations because this is considered a historical building? Were there limitations that you guys had to deal with?
Absolutely, yeah. Actually, you know, the business development office had sent me this big packet to go through about like what we can and can't do, and. But, you know, reading it through, it's all stuff I wouldn't change anyway. Yeah. It's like, you know, all of the things that are in really good shape that are, you know, from the 1800s don't change. And it's like, I wouldn't want to change that, you know. But I think and those rules are important because it's in place for people that don't realize the value of some of the woodwork and some of the materials used. And so, yeah, it was stuff I wouldn't want to change anyway, so it was fine.
Yeah. No, I think you guys did a great job with the space that you have. The restaurant is just the way they set up, everything I think looks really, really good.
Thank you.
And then the event space. So I was here last night myself. We were actually at the jazz show, which we thought was a really great show. And I had the lamb tagine, I believe it was.
Yep.
This thing was so big. The guy who brought it out on a two-wheeler, and he was wearing a back brace. That's how big it was. It's like in the Flintstones when they bring out the brontosaurus ribs and you put it on the cough. That's almost what happened. I put it on the table, and we almost fell over. It was
I love
really
that
good.
you said that because that's how the chef describes it. He's like,
Pretty- yeah.
style, picture
It's
the
huge.
big bone, yeah.
Yeah, we're like, there was a guy with a crane going like this, and a guy ushering in the lamb guy to put it on the plate. No, I'm kidding. But no, yeah, so what you guys have, it's really, really cool here, really, really great. If people are interested in coming to the restaurant, where are we sending them?
If you're interested in coming to the restaurant, it's on the first floor. You
Yep.
come in through our courtyard.
You guys are on Pearl Street, 55 Pearl Street. Yep.
It's only a block away from City Hall.
Yep.
It's only within a couple blocks to all of the major event spaces, DCU Center, Mechanics Hall, Palladium, Hanover Theater. It's all walking distance. We have plenty of parking, so if you're planning on going to a show beforehand, you can park here and walk over,
Cool.
have dinner, walk over, and yeah, it's right downtown. And I think on the business development side for the city of Worcester, like the small business grants for downtown Worcester development
I can say that,
is super important because their buildings downtown, a lot of them are old and need some updating, and the grants make it possible to be able to be downtown, and it's an exciting place to be right now. Everyone is. You can feel the energy walking around here.
That's what I was going to say. The work that they're doing downtown